Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America, not as a state, but as an unincorporated territory. It is part of the Greater Antilles. It's located in between the Dominican Republic and the Virgin Islands in the Caribbean Sea. It has a land area of 3,515 square miles, or 9,104 square kilometers. It has a population of 3,193,694 people. It is part of an archipelago. It consists of the main island of Puerto Rico, and then other islands such as Mona, Culebra, Caja de Muerto, Vieques, and Desecheo. The main island of Puerto Rico has three distinct regions: the coastal plain, the karst region, and the mountains. The island of Puerto Rico is ringed by coastal plains, and San Juan, which is the capital and largest city of Puerto Rico, is located on the northern coastal plain. In fact, most of the island's population is located on the northern coastal plain. Other cities on the island located on coastal plains include Ponce on the southern coastal plain and Mayagüez, located in the western part of Puerto Rico. The southern coastal plain gets less rainfall than the northern coastal plain, the southern coast being the driest part of Puerto Rico. About 1/3 of Puerto Rico consists of karst topography, namely in the northwestern section of the island and parts of the southern section of the island. The karst topography consists of landforms such as limestone hills, also known as mogotes, which are also found in Cuba. There are a lot of caves in the karst areas, and there are a lot of forests in these areas. Puerto Rico is a tropical island. In the limestone hills, there are a lot of subtropical forests. There is a large amount of biodiversity in these areas. A majority of Puerto Rico is mountainous, and there are 4 mountain ranges on the island: the Cordillera Central, the Sierra Bermeja, Sierra de Calle, and the Sierra de Luquillo. The highest mountain in Puerto Rico is Cerro de Punta, 4,390 feet above sea level. There are many rainforests in these mountains. There are a lot of cloud forests, a lot of subtropical forests. The most well-known rainforest in Puerto Rico is El Yunque. This is the only tropical rainforest under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Forest Service. El Yunque is located in northeastern Puerto Rico, specifically in the Sierra de Luquillo mountain range. This is the rainiest part of Puerto Rico. Over 200 inches of rain falls in this area. The mountains being higher in elevation gets more rainfall. You get a lot of cloud forests, you get a lot of rainforests in these areas because of the mountainous nature of the area. There is also the tropical climate to consider regarding the island. The climate of Puerto Rico is tropical, but not uniformly tropical. The northern part of the island is tropical monsoon. There's a lot more rainfall in this area. But on the southern coast of Puerto Rico, particularly Ponce, which is located south of the mountains, there is less rainfall here. There is less than 39 inches of rainfall in this area. The area has a tropical savanna climate. In parts of southern and eastern Puerto Rico, where rainfall is less than 40 inches a year, there are tropical dry forests. Culebra and Vieques tend to be rugged islands. They are located east of the mainland part of Puerto Rico. Both are islands and municipalities. The islands of Mona and Desecheo are located in the Mona Passage to the west of Puerto Rico, and the island of Caja de Muerto is located south of Puerto Rico. It was mentioned in this video that southern Puerto Rico is much drier than northern Puerto Rico. The mountains have something to do with that. The mountains provide a rain shadow, and that rain shadow means that the northern part of the island gets markedly higher amounts of rain than the southern part of the island. There's less rain falling in places like Ponce. And because of that, there are the tropical dry forests of southern Puerto Rico. In the southern regions of Puerto Rico, you can find cactus. Cactus is associated with the desert, and this is not a desert region. However, cactus can be found in the drier regions of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has so much contrast in its geography, and it reflects in the biodiversity of the island. It reflects in the forests that you find in the islands, from the tropical dry forests to the rainforests to the montane forests and cloud forests of the island. And it reflects in where people live within Puerto Rico. It reflects in the variations of Puerto Rico's climate. If you like this video, be sure to check out other videos on this channel. And as always, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.